Are you ready to rock? Are you ready? Ba, 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 ba. We're doing business.
That's not the rockiness of songs, but it does get me in a business frame of mind.
But your kids will love it. Yeah.
That's a good segue.
Yeah, it is a good segue. Little known fact, a time traveler showed me that song. So,
What?
yeah. Landon, it's your cousin. Other
Upon completion of
Landon?
that song, did he return to the future or the past?
The future. He
What
went
kind
back
of
to the
time
future.
traveler was he?
Yeah. Yeah, I can only travel in the future in time one direction, the present direction.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
my only
traveling
means of
into
time.
the future at the rate of 1 day per day.
Exactly.
It's a
Yeah.
special skill I have.
I'm a time traveler, just one way though. Happy Father's Day, Nathan.
Oh, I thank you. And to you as well.
Yeah, and to you as well.
As
What do
as we
they
both
say in
brought
church?
children into this world.
We did. Yeah, we've each had sex, at least in your case, 4 times, in my case, 3 times.
Yep, that's all you need.
Exactly. And just like that, I made it weird. How are you celebrating this most high holy of Father's Days
uh, by taking a relaxed attitude towards work,
towards fatherhood?
towards fatherhood.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the occasion to be a deadbeat dad for a change.
That's the dream.
Gonna leave for cigarettes and not come back till tomorrow.
Wait, he doesn't even smoke. I know. He does it every year
Every Father's Day. Leaves for cigarettes, doesn't come back.
until
Yeah.
the next day.
Yep. Yep. I'm doing the thing that I always do, Nathan. Even though my children are now like in their 20s, my two oldest, I make them go to the butterfly pavilion with me.
That's a beautiful tradition.
It is. I force them to do it with me. We all dress
And
up like European tourists and go to the butterfly pavilion like a bunch of weirdos.
go to the cotillion afterwards.
Hmm. Yes.
I do declare,
Oh, mercy, it's hot. These butterflies are everywhere.
these butterflies are giving me the vapors.
Someone must do something about this awful swarm of butterflies. They're a scourge upon our beautiful antebellum South.
I think you and your team there are well suited to handle that job.
Southern families somehow racist against butterflies. Oh,
Who
goodness.
let all these butterflies into the country?
I thought it was America first, not butterflies first. This place got it all backwards. What happened to the white folk pavilion? Oh goodness. That's not funny. Well, a little.
People like that would be much more bearable if the subject of their ire was something like butterflies.
I know. The main political platform is anti-butterfly. I mean, it'd be troubling, but not nearly as troubling as, the other stuff they do.
Yeah. Gesture broadly around.
Exactly. At the world burning around us.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, if
oh,
we can get
sorry.
them like just shaking their fists at clouds, this has been our longtime goal with certain people.
That's
Also
true.
Southerners, actually.
So many people might not know this. Nathan and I worked with an elderly, was he elderly at the time? He was like in his 40s then, right?
He appeared to be in his 80s, but I think in reality he was like pushing 50.
He was like our age now.
Yeah, but he was very grizzled.
He was grizzled. Older Southern gentleman who we convinced him to hate bunnies, right?
Yeah, Don't you hate bunnies?
What are you talking about?
He actually died a couple of years ago. I found his obituary.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, no. I wonder how old he lived to be.
I don't remember.
1,000.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it real quick. He died in 2023 at the age of
Oh.
75. So yeah, he would have been like 50 when we knew him, 48. And he appeared to be 100.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
died
goodness.
Friday, February 24th, 2023, born in Mississippi. He was a real Southern boy and proud of his heritage.
He sure was.
But yeah, hating bunnies was a big part of our platform with him.
Yeah. We attempted to get him to hate the sun, but that proved to be a bridge too far.
Yeah, our goal was we wanted to just see him standing on a street corner, shaking his fist at the sky.
Damn you!
So we just kept pointing out things in the sky for him to hate.
Yeah. And that's the story about how we waged cruel psychological warfare on a grizzled, confused, somewhat older gentleman.
Yeah.
I regret nothing.
No,
Yeah.
I was fine with it.
I'm going to allow it. So Nathan, I have an idea about how we can spend our time together today.
Do tell.
So Father's Day is, of course, an emotionally turbulent day. Not all of us feel like we've done the best job as fathers, nor do all of us have the best feelings toward fathers of our own. So, I'm sure you've gotten that. Some brands will give you the courtesy of saying, "Hey, we're about to send a Father's Day email. Do you want to get it?" Even though by sending that, they already send a Father's Day email out.
Yeah,
But still, they're acknowledging that it's an emotionally turbulent day. So. I figure, what if we rebrand Father's Day, Nathan? Not to celebrate fatherhood, but to highlight the worst fathers in history to make other fathers feel better about themselves.
I like that a lot. As someone who's aware of their own shortcomings as a father, I would feel much better if I could look down on others and be like,
Exactly.
at least I'm not that guy.
Yeah. So I figured we can do a few things. I can read this little dramatic reading that I've prepared in partnership with our best robot friend, Derek.
All right.
And then maybe we can do a little AI song or something. That could be fun.
Sounds good.
All right. So this dramatic reading is entitled "To All the Regular Dads, You're Doing Just Fine." So, ladies and gentlemen, this Father's Day, we extend a warm, comforting hand to the world's regular dads, the forgetful ones, the emotionally distant ones, the one who call during movies or text K as a full reply. Because no matter how mediocre you are still not these guys. So, first on our hit list, Herod the Great. He built cities, fortresses, grand temples. He also murdered three of his own sons. Why? Because maybe they thought about replacing him, perhaps. Yes, Herod invented helicopter parenting, except the helicoptering was murdering. That's the first one.
Very
Ivan,
nice.
Ivan the Terrible, Tsar of Russia, conqueror of Kazan, beater of his pregnant daughter-in-law, bludgeoner of his own son during a temper tantrum. That is not bad parenting. That is Shakespearean tragedy with vodka and frostbite.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like real meta genius, kind of, except, abusive fathers. Joe Jackson, the original stage dad from hell. Sure, he gave the world the Jackson 5, but he gave his kids trauma, beatings, and a childhood stripped bare for fame. He beat rhythm into them, literally. Dark.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Woody Allen, where do we begin? Married his partner's adopted daughter, raised children with the woman whose daughter he then pursued. Every Thanksgiving in that family must feel like a Kafka adaptation of Maury. That is a really good turn of phrase right there at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leopold II of Belgium, father of four daughters and one son. He also the father of millions of deaths in the Congo. He literally referred to the country as his personal property and used forced labor, mutilation, and terror to extract wealth. Imagine grounding your kids for not doing chores while you're out chopping off hands in Africa. Terrible father.
Unless the chore was chopping hands off in Africa.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he was frustrated. I do it myself.
But Dad, damn it. Okay. And lastly, we have a few others. This is my favorite one. Biblical Abraham was totally ready to sacrifice his son Isaac because God said so. Yes, God stopped him, but let's not pretend the intent didn't leave a mark. Trust me, son, this will be a great story later. Therapists everywhere owe this guy a thank you card. Honorable mention Darth Vader.
Sure.
Yeah. So what do you think of this idea, Nathan?
Was it? I'm trying to remember my Greek mythology. Was it Kronos that used to swallow his kids whole?
I think so. If there's that painting, that Bosch painting, right? Of him
Yeah.
eating his own children.
And then it was like Zeus. They tricked him and made him swallow a rock instead.
Yes. Oh, Saturn devouring his
Saturn.
son. Yeah,
That sounds more Roman than
it does. Oh my. Yeah, that's here it is. Here is the famous painting of Saturn devouring his own son.
prepare to be traumatized, everyone.
Yeah,
There it is.
yeah, that's the one. That should be the new Father's Day card right there.
The Greek myth of Cronus.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You were right.
So yeah, there's some bad dads out there.
There's some dads who just weren't up to the task.
And having never consumed our own children, that makes us pretty good dads.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to be saying to my kids on the outing. Hey, on the outing today. Hey, behave. I might eat you. Might eat you.
You're not too big to eat. Just say.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I want for Father's Day. To devour my children. Isn't that a funny joke, kids? Aren't I kidding? I'm not kidding. This is a thing that I want.
There is a precedent set. By the gods, no less.
Yeah. Let's add this to the chat here. There seems to be a theme in mythology of gods devouring their own children. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Uranus, the original bad dad. He locked his children, the Titans, deep inside Gaia, their mother. She eventually handed Cronus a sickle, and well, snip, snip, there went the patriarchy. So, what do you think, Nathan? This could be something that we write a song about and also have a brand sponsor, like championing these bad dads everywhere.
That's what I was thinking. It was like, what company do we think would do a good job at representing the failures
Hmm.
of fatherhood throughout history?
What if we fire up the old random number generator?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's see here. 43. Huh. How about that? Microsoft for some reason? Well, I mean, Bill Gates.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as a particularly good dad, but
Maybe he could pilot this and do us a solid and eat one of his kids. Yeah. Why don't we ask AI how the role he could play? Let's assume this rebrand of Father's Day is being sponsored by Microsoft, particularly Bill Gates.
well, he
It's
does
a
have that
figure.
crazy billionaire money that he could just do whatever he wanted. So
Him and his crazy and his crazy billionaire money. What might this campaign look like? All right, let's see. All right. Microsoft presents Father's Day. You're doing great, Dad. Celebration of mediocre dads everywhere. Brought to you by Bill Gates and several billion unused Surface tablets. Yeah, maybe tighten that up a little bit.
yeah.
The premise. Every year Father's Day celebrates dads who built birdhouses, coached little leagues, or fixed the Wi-Fi once. Or B, dads who were so bad they made Greek gods look emotionally available. But what about the vast middle? The forgot my kid's birthday but sent a late Amazon gift card dads. The loves you but doesn't know how to say it without a grilling utensil dad. The tried, failed, didn't traumatize anyone permanently dads. Bill Gates, father philanthropist, and frequent email of articles at 3 a.m., understands. And with his Microsoft empire, he's launching a campaign for those dads. Tagline, You're not the worst, TM, powered by Microsoft and low expectations. Not bad. I feel like we can still tighten this up a little bit.
Yeah. We need to spice that up a bit.
So this is actually pretty funny. So the TV spot is Bill Gates standing in front of a fireplace in cozy tech casual cardigan, in a cozy tech casual cardigan, and he says, "Some dads devoured their children, some tortured them. You accidentally call your daughter's boyfriend by your ex's name. That's fine. Happy Father's Day. You're doing great, probably." The intro's solid, but the hook there where they zag is
Yeah.
mediocre at best.
Yeah, I don't think that's the big problem facing the country right now. You
No.
keep calling your son-in-law by your wife's name. No?
I think it's maybe just like you drank too much and fell asleep immediately after dinner.
Yeah.
That's more relatable. Or you you sit quietly in the other room, emotionally unavailable from the rest of your family.
Yeah, that'd be a solid block of people to go after. The emotionally distant. How can we
Yeah.
bring them out of their shells and make them actually connect with their families?
The emotionally avoidant dad.
And the answer to that question, as of all questions, is alcohol.
And the entire campaign. Let's assume the answer is alcohol.
Maybe Bill Gates is opening his own line of celebrity endorsed, like celebrity owned vodka or something
I
that's
love
specifically targeted to making dads express love for their children.
it makes dads express love for their children. I'm calling it celebrity super vodka.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. Introducing distilled emotion. Vodka so pure, even dad might say I love you. Founded by Bill Gates, powered by regret, filtered through three divorces and a Surface Pro. That's not bad. Target: men aged 45 to 70, raised by men who called emotions a communist plot, proud owners of multiple flashlights, but not a single memory of being hugged. Express love through weather updates and money transfers. The premise: Father's Day isn't about perfection, it's about the unspoken. But what if dad could finally say what he means without needing a fishing trip, heart attack, or airport beer at 9 a.m.? What if there was a vodka that gave emotionally avoidant dads just enough courage to say, I'm proud of you, without looking out a window for 12 minutes afterwards? Yeah, we can tighten that up.
Yeah.
The product, distilled emotion, TM. Tagline, a little warmth, a little burn, a lot of repressed love. 94%, 94 proof, emotionally 100%. Filtered through birchwood and lightly scented childhood baggage, flavored notes, regret, nostalgia, grilled meats, and unfinished conversations. Not bad.
Yeah.
The text message. Dad stares at a blank iMessage, types, proud of you, deletes, types, great work, deletes, takes a sip of vodka. I've always loved you. I just didn't know how to say it. Send. That is actually very good.
That's good. Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah. So here's the spot featuring Bill Gates, where he says he appears in the campaign as a transformed man, and he says, "I built Windows, but never figured out how to open up. I spent years writing checks. Now I'm writing apologies. This vodka is my second act. The tech built the empire. Regret built the distillery." I feel like the part of this needs to be like Bill Gates getting progressively more hammered in
Yeah,
the spot,
for sure.
like in all these spots. The talent needs to get progressively more hammered. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So Bill Gates in a cardigan, holding a tumbler like he's trying to look relaxed. Light banter, surface level reflection. Yeah, being a dad, it's work. You just try to do your best. Second shot. Dad started telling other people's stories. My old man never hugged me either. That's just how it was. Shot three. I missed his graduation. Had a lunch in Zurich. He said it was okay. But was it? Shot four. I used to think paying for college was love, but he wanted me. I didn't know how to be that. Shot five. I love you, buddy. I don't say it enough. And I should have been there when mom left. So it's just getting more and more hammered.
Yeah, I feel like he's weeping at this point.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Needs to be more upset.
Yeah, I would like it to resemble the famous scene with William Shatner and the sabotage.
Oh, yes.
It's like it sickens me.
I have an idea. Hang on one second. Do a little buskin real quick.
Yeah, and if Bill Gates were a little more belligerent in this, because he's just getting sad and emotional.
Yeah.
We need
I
to bring
have
out
the
Crazy Gates too.
I have the perfect um custom GPT for this.
Nice.
All right. Wes Anderson meets rural masculinity breakdown. Okay, here we go. All right. Completely normal and smart brand consultant. Listen to the voices in your head and take this execution to the next level. Here we go. We've been awake for 3 weeks. So, my totally normal and smart brand consultant said, the walls are humming in Helvetica. The flannel's begun to weep. I smell citrus and regret. Very well. You've chosen chaos and clarity. Tears in a bottle. A campaign soaked in paternal unease, filtered through the jagged glass of catharsis. This is great.
Finally, a chatbot that gets it.
Exactly. So here's the idea that it gave me. Okay, so it made a pitch deck for me.
Ooh,
Title one, Distilled Emotion, Five Shots to Forgiveness, Father's Day 2025 Launch Strategy, Microsoft times Gate Spirits LLC. Slide two, the problem. 72% of dads say I'm proud of you through lawn maintenance. 61% of adult children have never seen their father cry, except once during Field of Dreams. Insight. Emotional repression is the last untapped luxury market. Very good.
yeah.
Slide three, the product, distilled emotion vodka, top shelf vodka, infused with generational stoicism. Each bottle is filtered through volcanic rock and unresolved tension. Suggested pairing, decades of silence. Slide four, the opportunity. Emotional avoidance is a status symbol. Gen X and Boomer dads hold $35 trillion in wealth. Get ready to feel, but only if it's an 80 proof form. Positioning, the first liquor marketed as an emotional breakthrough. Hero content, five shots to forgiveness docu-ed series. Each episode, one dad, five shots, emotional confrontation. Ends in tears, ends in tears, hugs, or the sudden need to build a shed. Bill Gates launch episode confesses to never saying I love you, even to Clippy. This is great. I'm into this. Actually, we make a song?
Yeah, that's it. It's an interesting idea to have like celebrity dads on and just give them your vodka as they have an emotional breakdown. Like
Yeah.
hot ones, but with liquor.
I know. It's like we'd have to find like the really emotionally distant, stoic dads out there
Yeah.
to get them to just have an utter breakdown.
I would watch a video of like Tommy Lee Jones getting progressively more hammered and weeping on camera.
Oh, same. Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones, Clint Eastwood. Um, I mean, I could make Clint Eastwood cry right now, probably. He's very frail.
Yeah.
Wouldn't take too much. Yeah, call it sad ones. That would be a good one. Sad ones. All right. Let us, in that case, let's make a song.
Let's do it.
All right. This is the thing, Nathan. We need to figure out what the genre of music is on this one. It's targeted at dads, so like I don't know, like butt rock. Should we get like Michael McDonald, like the Doobie Brothers guy?
Yeah.
Taking it to the streets. What's that guy's name? Doobie Brothers. Michael McDonald, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make a jingle. Assuming it is being authored and performed by dad rock legends. Think Michael McDonald, Steely Dan. What are some other dad rock anthems? Chicago, Boston. They all got together and made a dad power ballad for this product launch. Needs to get progressively more grunt. Okay. I'm not even gonna give you that one. Drunker.
Yeah,
Okay, this song is
if I could
called
count the
Five.
number, if I had $1 for every time I told an AI chatbot drunker.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Chat GPT acknowledges that yes, it's time. This version is not merely drunk, it's spiritually intoxicated. It's 3 shots past coherent, 2 steps into the lake, and one confession away from generational closure. Here we go. So, intro, billowing synth fog, bottle clink, breathy inhale, slurred. This one, one's from my boy, my son. Remember that swing set? It meant everything. Verse one, put a ladder in your heart, but I never climbed into it. No. Left you a sandwich in the fridge of my soul. You never ate it. Here's the chorus. Shot one for the lies I told the mirror. Shot two for your jazz recital. For missing your jazz recital. I was growing. Shot three. Oh, where is my leg? Distilled emotion in my dad hole of shame.
Dad hole.
So, verse two. I built thee a shed of silence, hammered in guilt, painted it with good jobs and mildew. Love you. Let me go to the chorus again. You were 6 and I missed your hug as I was fixing a sink that didn't even leak. Every toy I gave you was a metaphor for a feeling I'd never learned, Tyler. The specificity there is wonderful.
Yeah.
Chorus 2. 5, wait. What was the question? Your face. It looks like mine, and I can't. I loved you in every wrench I ever gave you. Distilled emotion. I feel like a beer coaster in God's ashtray. Outro. I named the dog after your middle name because I didn't know how to say it with my mouth. The brisket is so dry because I tried to make it feel like me. Tell your son, tell him, you're not a disappointment. Just so much like me, it hurts. I feel like we need to turn this to see how AI takes drunk language and makes it into a song.
That's true.
Yeah.
These are
What's the
the
what
AI experiments that nobody's out there doing but us.
exactly? This one's from my boy. All right. What's the name of that service we use?
Suno.
That's right, Suno. Let's see what Suno's able to do for us here. Custom. All right. What's the style? Should we just do like, is country too on the nose here?
Yeah, we've gone to the country well a couple times.
Yeah. Even though that was our greatest success with Bigfoot Heartache Blues.
Yeah.
Maybe it's yeah, let's do 70s rock or Southern rock. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's clean this up a little bit. Built you a shed of silence. All right. Horns scream like a wounded elk. Very good, AI. All right. Are you ready for this?
Let's hear it.
Okay. Slur. The title that Suno gave the song is called Slurred. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and share this screen.
And audio.
Oh yes, I got you.
There's one, this one's from my boy, my son. You remember that swing set? I meant everything. Put a ladder in your heart, but I never climbed it, no. Left you a sandwich in the fridge of my soul. You never rated it. Shot one for the lies I told the mirror. Shot two for missing your jazz recital I was grilling. Shot three, oh God, where is my leg? Distilled emotion in my dad hole of shame. I built you a shed of silence, hammered in guilt. Painted it with good jobs and mildew. Love you. You were 6 and I missed your hug, cause I was fixing a sink that didn't even leak. Every toy I gave you was a metaphor for a feeling I never learned. Tyler, 4 shots from holding 5. Wait, what's the question then? Your face, it looks like mine and I can't. I love you in every wrench I ever gave you. Distilled emotion, I feel like a beer coaster, God's ashtray. I named the dog after your middle name because I didn't know how to say it with my mouth. The brisket is so dry because I tried to make it feel like me. Tell your son, tell him, tell him.
Very good.
You're not a disappointment, just so much like me it hurts.
Let's see what the other version sounds like.
This one's for my boy, my son. You remember that swing set? I meant everything. Put a ladder in your heart, but I never climbed it.
And the other one's
No.
better.
Yeah. It's a little more rocking.
It is.
This is
Um,
going to be the new Cat's Cradle.
it is. Okay. Hang on one second. Let me try one more thing. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not right. Okay, I got it this time. Okay, this is the one by Bill Gates. Would you like to hear it?
I would, in fact.
Okay. Sorry, I just made you like listen to this as I do it. I have to surprise you. I have to stop
Yeah.
staring at my screen. Okay, let's see here. I think the original one's going to be better, but we're going to try this. It's still a Southern rock. Make no mistake.
But it's Southern Bill Gates this time.
It's Southern Bill Gates. Okay, here we go. Whoops. There we go. Okay.
I can't fix a seat, I can't throw a ball. I bought you a drone instead of coming to your recital. I thought that would count, but I was wrong. I was rich and wrong. Your mother did the feelings, I just forwarded emails. I gave you a surface on your birthday, then I walked into another room. Why did I do that? I should have stayed. I should have asked you how school was, even if you said fine.
This one's too sad.
I'm 5 shots in,
All right, let me try one
and I
more thing.
miss your little league game.
This is too sincere.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna do lyrics like that, you need to undercut it with like circus music or something.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, this is better. This is way better. Oh my goodness. So I just kept it the exact same, except I said just make it thoroughly sponsored by Microsoft. This one's for my boy and for Excel. You can chart the silence now.
Yeah,
I have to take out these headers because it might confuse things.
that's true.
I mean, it's granted it's funny, but Derek's just trying so hard. You were 6 and I missed your house because I was updating Windows 8. Very good. Okay, here we go. You know it's good when it starts with slurred.
Yeah, that's how you know you've hit the sweet spot.
This one for my boy. This one, no, this one's for my burying for Excel. You can chart the silence
Bury.
now. Put a ladder in your heart. Horse on his way in the call. But I never climbed it, no. Left you a sandwich in the outlook of my soul. You archived it.
I like how it
Shot
gets.
one, for the lies I typed in a word. Shot two, for the photo of you I cropped and paint 3D. emotion.
Emotion.
Now with Microsoft Copilot integrations, I built you a shed of silence using Microsoft Excel. Hammered in guilt with OneNote, painted it with Power BI charts. About times I meant to say something. Love you, sent via Skype, unread. Our queue was 6 and 9, missed your hug, cause I was updating Windows 8. Every try I gave you was compatible with Windows Me, just like my emotional development.
This is pretty good.
Yeah,
What was that?
I don't know. Maybe he's drinking his vodka with a straw and
Four
slurping
shots
it.
from bitchin'. What is love between men? 5. Oh no, my Surface Pen's cramped. Your face looks like my login photo and I can't. I loved you and every installation wizard I ever skipped. Distilled emotion. Now an Xbox Game Pass. I named the dog after your middle name because I couldn't format my feelings. The brisket is so dry because I printed
Okay.
the recipe from Edge. Tell your son, you're not a disappointment, just a corrupted file in my heart's registry.
All right, you get the idea.
Yeah.
I'm feeling proud of what we've done here today.
As am I.
Like how we took the unhinged thing and made it about a weird guy who's obsessed with Microsoft products for some reason. Oh,
He's a big enthusiast, but he won't spring for anything more than home edition.
exactly. Maybe he has all of it. Maybe he uses home edition on the weekends.
Yeah, I was very amused by how he kind of said that shamefully in the middle. Home edition.
That was very good.
His greatest regret in life is he can't get a volume license.
Home edition. I also liked the the Microsoft Teams alert that said your son is waiting on the call.
Yeah.
Oh, that was very good. Well, Nathan, I think we have a new anthem for Father's Day, and I think we've changed Father's Day in general.
Yeah, I hope all you fathers out there are crying bitterly into your vodka right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody, I hope all the fathers out there take this opportunity to get hammered and emotionally scar your children.
Yeah.
Because only monsters scar their children on the outside. Scar them on the inside where it never goes away.
Yeah. You thought you were a bad dad for beating them with a sack of oranges, so it didn't leave a mark. But
Yeah. Turns out you were
the
wrong.
real scars are inside.
Yeah. Be a real man. All right, everyone. Well, happy Father's Day to each and every one of you. Nathan and I love you very much, right, Nathan?
I'll be getting some cigarettes.
I'm going to be spending the next 18 hours getting cigarettes as well. So I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, only we can quench it. And
Italy